Hello everyone, welcome back to the Final Fantasy Brave Exvius Global Channel Beginner Series. And my name is still Alex, right? Not Arix or not Alexandre with an ER, but with an RE. And we did a lot of stuff last time, right? We got Earth Keys, we got the vaults, we exchanged items, found some cool items too in chests, talked about magic keys, and we went to a lot of new places, right? And in a lot of those places, actually, there's some cool things you can do where you can get new Espers, and that's what I want to do with you today. I want to show you where you can get these new Espers, how to get them, and on the way, we'll also see if we can talk to Fat Chocobo to get us to exchange some items. So here's how to find the first Esper, Ifrit. You'll want to go to the Grandshelt Isles again, and head on over to Ordal Port, which, if you remember, we unlocked last time. So just enter Ordal Port right there, and you'll want to make your way over here to the right. And if you see right here, there's a kid just standing around. I heard that there's a cave in the Fire Mountain. They said Ifrit lives there. By the way, mister, what's Ifrit? I'm actually not sure myself. But now that we gained passage to the Infernal Hollow, whoops, talk to him again. Let's head on right over here and return to area map. Yes, we will. And just like that, we have a new place opened up, a new area that we unlocked, Infernal Hollow. And I'm not going to do this right now, but if you click on that, you can enter and as well. Rain, are you sure you're ready for this? To battle an Esper of this nature? Would you feel better with more friends around? Ooh, Rain with that sass. Ifrit is more beast than Esper. It is no beauty like Siren, nor can it be reasoned with. Wait, seriously? Did you learn none of the lessons required of aspiring knights? Apparently not. Oh yeah, those. I never could concentrate on those. Well, there you go. I love the little emojis that pop up over the heads too. And still you became a knight. Astounding. Truly astounding. And there they go. So, like I said, I'm not going to do this here, but as long as you complete the Infernal Hollow entrance and keep going through these levels, you should be able to unlock the Ifrit Esper. So that's number 1. So remember Wolf's Fang Peak? That's where we're going to find our second Esper, Shiva. So if you don't remember, it's in Lancelt, right? And right there, right to the north, right, in the mountain range, there's Wolf's Fang Peak. And so you'll want to enter there, and I'll show you exactly how to get there. Let's go right in. Okay, so I don't know if you remember, but this is the tree that fell down after we defeated one of the exit bosses from this dungeon, right? So if you haven't done that already, you'll want to find him and defeat him. And after you do that, there will be some sort of earthquake and these trees will fall down and it'll clear your passage to where we're going to go. So from here, what you'll want to do is cross this tree right here, which again, you'll have to defeat that exit boss. And from here, we'll keep moving on right over here. And there's the exit right there, as you can see. But, of course, you sense enemies ahead. Press onward. Yes, let's do it. Here it comes. And the Frost Dragon. Okay. So, let's try to get rid of him nice and easy. We did take a bit of damage on the way here, fighting smaller enemies. And it looks like Victoria's poison, so I'm going to go ahead and cure her of poison. Boost everyone's attack, defense, magic in this PR, right? So let me do that first. Use Victoria's limit ability as well. And okay, let's go with this for now. Okay. Piece of cake, we got this. As long as you got the right equipment, got your units leveled up, you shouldn't have too much trouble with this one. And we won. Okay, very cool. We got a far plane soul while we're at it. And the battle is won. Continue exploring. So here you'll want to press leave. And from here we cleared the dungeon. Very nice. So now as you can see, we got a new area unlocked. And these are the Grandshelt Mountains. So let's try clicking on that a second. It should take us to another little cutscene. And ooh, there's Fina. I feel it. A power so great, she says. It's kind of ominous. It seems like the local people think the Esper Shiva is sealed here. That's what we're looking for. You actually bothered to gather information for once? I mean, yeah, what can you say? Of course, Shiva is supposed to be every bit as luscious looking as Siren. Okay, well now we know where his motivations are. They say she normally keeps her icy composure at all times. But if she really likes you though, they say she'll be real sweet to you. Okay, that's nice, I guess. Luscious looking? Fina. Yeah, she's not learning the right things here. Fina, just ignore him. The power that you felt is real. There is a powerful being here called an Esper. Yeah, there is. So let's go get real close to Shiva. To battle her, you mean? Are you all right with this, Fina? Oh yes. She's always, a trooper. This Esper creature will help us? This sounds good to me. Indeed. Of course it does. So let's get going. Okay. And then right into it. Once again, I won't be doing this myself here, but on your end, have fun, clear this dungeon, and then you should have Shiva, which you can use as a new Esper for your units. So, good luck. Okay, so now let's go get our third Esper. See, we're on a roll here. We're gonna go look for Golem, okay? So, let me tell you exactly where to find him. You'll have to go again to Grandshelt, okay? And from there, we just went to the Grandshelt Mountains, but you'll want to go south, right, to the desert, back to the Zadel Westerland, right? Where, if you remember, we went earlier to find a couple chests. So once you're inside, you'll want to head over in the general direction where I'm going, and we should find a man in the sand somewhere. So, if you remember, this is actually close by to where we found our Earth Key last time. But if you go right over here, just a bit to your left, you should see a man or a boy, right, just lying in the sand. And so, we'll go try and talk to him. A young boy. Well, water, please, water, he says. There's no response. He seems to have passed out. I think we gotta help him. So we gotta go look for some water. And in a desert, right, it's hard to find unless you know where to go. Okay, and now we're getting really close. You'll want to circle around over here. And if you look closely, then there it is. You see that little sparkling area in the water? Just head up to it and you scooped up some water. Okay, so now we gotta go get this back to our poor boy lying in the sand. There he is. And just like that, he seems to have passed out, but perhaps if you find some water, luckily, I have found some water. Will you give the man water? Yes, I will. And there we go. Well, water, he says. Yep, gulp, gulp. I feel alive again. Awesome. Thank you, I owe you my life. I wish I could repay you somehow, but I fear I have nothing of value. Don't worry, young boy, perhaps you can offer me some information instead. That'd be nice. There are some ruins in the desert south of here. Legends say there's an ancient Esper sealed away in there, and what's more, it's guarding something. Sounds like it might be worth exploring, no? He says. Well, I'm heading back to my village. Go with my gratitude, friend. And there he goes. I don't know if it's safe walking for a little boy to walk out like that on himself, but back to the village. But in any case, from here on out, you'll want to clear out the dungeon, and then we'll get to that Esper. So now that we've cleared the dungeon, right, and we're back here, you can see that we've unlocked yet another area, right? The Zadel Souther Sands, if you will. And again, clicking on that, that's where you will find your Esper. Just go through it, and there we are. And there goes Lastwell. This is where the Esper Golem is sealed. Really? How do you know that? How does he know, actually? We may be far from the capital, but this area is still part of Grandshelt. Well, he is well versed in geography, it looks like. Any Grandshelt knight should know that much. Really? I guess nothing really sinks in but the battle training for me. Meh, sounds like typical Rain, doesn't it? I worry about you sometimes, says Lastwell. The legends say it should be this way. I guess that's reassuring. And just like that, again, I'm not going to do it, but go right on ahead and go get that Esper. He's waiting for you. Okay, so now we're going to go find the fourth and last Esper in Grandshelt, okay? And let me show you how to do that. You'll want to head on over to the Chocobo's Isle again, and there, go straight into Felicitas town, okay? Jump right in. And you will have to do a quest to unlock the area for this, but I'll show you exactly how it's done. First, you'll want to head over to the left, over here, and talk to this old lady right here. She seems really nice. You want to learn more about the lightning god? I don't know much about him myself. I guess she's not going to be teaching me too much. Maybe that old man might know. There's an old man who lives nearby, but I think his memory might be going. Okay? So next, here, I'll tell you exactly what to do. You'll want to go up here, up the stairs to the right, and if you see this, mother and her child, you'll want to talk to them too. If you're bad, you'll be struck down by a bolt of lightning. There's a god watching from the sky. Let's talk to the girl in case. There are legends about a lightning god on this island. A stern but just old man. Okay. And from here on out, right, we're going to have to talk to a third person, but there's a quicker way. That third person will want a turbo ether, right? It's a potion, right? And here, since we're conveniently at a potion shop, might as well grab it while we can. So let's talk to the shop manager, buy items, and there it is, the turbo ether. Let's see details. We'll buy just one of them, right? It'll cost you 2,000 gil. It's worth it. There we go. We still have a lot of money, relatively speaking. Pleasure doing business. No, it is my pleasure. And from here on out, go right up these stairs to the left, and you'll want to go all the way to the left, right, where you see the Chocobo sign on the store, right? And you'll enter through there. And as you can see, there's an old man just waiting to talk to us with a question mark on his head. That's how you know it's good. Graybeard. What took you so long? I've been waiting. Didn't I tell you to hurry home? What a useless son you are. What? I'm not his son. What does that mean? Did you get the turbo ether I asked for? Actually, I did. What? The lightning god? Get what I asked you to get, then maybe I'll have time for stories. Okay, there, and we got the side mission just like I told you. A legend hereabouts tells of a secretive local resident, a god of lightning. An old codger may be able to tell you more if you give him what he wants. So, we already got the ether, of course. Let's just circle around. Boop. Talk to him again. Ooh. We've come back. Yes, we're back. Will you hand over a turbo ether? Of course we will, old man. Good, good. So what was it you wanted to hear? Oh yes, I remember now. About the lightning god. To the west of this town, there is an island where the lightning god lives. That is the home of Ramuh, a god of judgment, far wiser than any human, he says. He is as terrible as he is fair. No evil deed is overlooked by Ramuh. The guilty are struck down by his bolts. Do not climb his mountain out of mere curiosity. You will surely be punished. Now I am tired for talking so long. Take this and go. And don't play too long this time. This old man gotta have his turbo ether. And we actually got star quartz, which, as you will see, will come in handy later. So now that we're here, you will want to go to the town menu. Go to maybe a Felicitas town. And from here you can exit pretty easily. Return to area map. Let's do that. And from here, again, another secret area. See, there's so much to explore in this game, and it's just so fun when you actually find something like this. So, there it is, the Thunder Summit. And once again, guess what? That's where we'll find Ramuh. Jumping right in, last well, we've come this far. Are we ready to fight the Esper Ramuh? No problem. The people in town said that this Ramuh was really wise, right? So you think you can talk him into helping us? Somehow I doubt that. Like, if we just explain the situation to him, maybe he'll lend us his power? I like how she thinks. Lastwell's having none of that. You want to talk an Esper into helping? If only it were that easy every time. True that. He may be wise, but that does not mean that he will share our values. Espers are far more powerful than any human being. The powerful don't generally have much sympathy for the problems of the weak. True dat, Lastwell. You mean... I mean, why should any Esper care what happens to humans like us? We are like insects before them. We may not be the same, but we still live in the same world, don't we? This is Rain. If our world is in danger, then the same must be true for them. Don't you think they want to protect it? I certainly hope they do. I'm sure they do. Let's try talking to Ramuh, says Fina. She's optimistic as ever. Meanwhile, Lastwell's trying to go against the establishment. You know, he doubts everything. And there we go. There are the missions that you'll have to complete in order to get Ramuh. So, I showed you where it is. Now it's up to you to get them. Okay, now last but not least, I'm going to show you where to find a special merchant I'll call Fat Chocobo. Okay? This guy right here, you can see he's pretty rich. He's got a lot of star quartz with him. And we're going to go find him because you can actually get some pretty good stuff from him. So, head on right over to Grandshelt, right? And back to the place we unlocked before, right? The lost village of Marlow. Let's jump right in. It's not that hard to find, but you can actually get some really cool gear if you trade, if you give him what he wants. Star quartz, of course. And so going right in here, you should just go up left a bit. And right over here, if you go down somewhere around here, or let's see. I'm finding him with you. Oh, there it is. Looks like we found it. And you go to the left over here, maybe up. Ooh, we see some sort of a tree house, right? Wonder who could be lurking in there. Let's go take a look. And here we go. Ooh. Look at that. Oh, that's star quartz and a Fat Chocobo just like what? He's sleeping there? Yeah, I don't know. That's really funny though, but let's talk to him and see what he got. This is Mumbo. What's that? He says. Yeah, fine. Do you kids have any star quartz? I sure love the way they sparkle. That's why I collect them. If you bring me some star quartz, I'll trade you for them. Trade star quartz for an item, and again, let's take a look at what he got. Item exchange, you can get, let's see, Phoenix Down, Healing Staff, the Black Garb, and Shining Bracer. All for star quartz. So, again, when you're exploring the world of Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, look out for these star quartz because you can actually get some pretty decent loot here at Fat Chocobo's shop in exchange for star quartz. And not only that, but in the whole world of Lapis, right, there are actually several Fat Chocobos lying around, and they all have different wares to exchange to you for star quartz. So keep your eye out for star quartz, keep your eye out for Fat Chocobos, and I'm sure you'll get some awesome gear to use for your units. Okay, wow, so that was a ton of fun. We did so much today. Let's see if I can even remember what we did actually. We found a ton of locked chests, right? We talked about magic keys, how to craft them, how to get ingredients for them, right? We also found a vault, right? Did several subquests and found earth keys to trade at that vault for great items. We got some awesome loot from chests, from the vault. We also found, what was it, like 4 espers scattered throughout. Also discovered a ton of new areas, and of course, Fat Chocobo. We found him too. And yeah, we did a lot. I had a ton of fun. I hope you did too. Let me know in the comments below if you found anything else too, and exactly where you are with Rain and Lastwell's adventure, because I am reading your comments. Keep them coming. They're really funny. I'm really enjoying them. And I will keep up with my adventure too. I'll try to get as far as I can. And remember, this is the beginner series, right? And we're learning this together, right? There's a lot that you don't know yet. There's a lot that I don't know yet, but that's the point of this. Learn things together, and I'll show you where to get awesome stuff. And so that's it for this week's Final Fantasy Brave Exvius beginner series global channel, right? And I hope that what we did together today was useful to you and that you use it in your upcoming adventures. That's it for now. I'm Alex, and I'll see you next time.